75%, you talking 25 million or like 90?
Hello and welcome to Wayne Valley Television. Tonight, the Wayne Valley Indians will be taking on the Wayne Hills Patriots. I'm Eric Bender, and I'm here with Ryan Michaels. And Ryan, what can we anticipate from today's matchup?
This should be a great matchup, Eric. I mean, this is a historic town rivalry, and Wayne Valley has been 2-0 on the season against Hills, so we should have a good one tonight here for our Indians.
Yeah, Valley has certainly gotten the better of them over the course of this season. However, Hills looking to change the narrative here late.
Yes, Eric, it's late in the season, and Hills needs to go on a run here to have any chance in the state tournament.
Valley already has a couple of accolades to their name this season, as they did win the county final Saturday in 2 sets when they defeated Passaic.
Yes, they will be looking to carry that momentum into this town matchup today.
Coming into this, the Wayne Valley Indians are 14-6, and they're riding a 5-game winning streak. And Wayne Hills is 12-4. Choi will have the opening serve for Wayne Hills. And we are off. A little bit of a miscommunication there in the back row between Chris Cuccinello and Luka Bojic. Popped over the net, but went out of bounds that time. 1-0 Wayne Hills. Choi, second serve. Cooch gets it up. DeLucia adjusts. De Palma pops it over. Marshall, nice hand pass. The set. Bojic digs it up. De Palma trying to get it over. And set to his middle. And looks like that one was in. Wayne Hills starting fast, up 2-0.
Bojic had a beautiful save there on that dig, but it was not enough for the point there.
Choi starting to rack up service points, looking for his third now. He'll serve. De Palma, dig. He'll give it right back to De Palma. Looks like it hit back line, and that'll be Valley's first point of the afternoon.
And De Palma has been big on the kills this year for the Indians. Look out for him in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, he leads the team with 203 kills already. And now Valley will get their first serve. Gets it over. Hills forced to give Valley a free ball. Cuccinello sets it from the back. Now De Palma slams it down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, Eric. Got to look out for De Palma.
Certainly the premier weapon here for the Wayne Valley Indians. And the serve. Set to the opposite that time, but it's sailed out of bounds, so it'll be Wayne Valley's point. Serving for Wayne Valley is a sophomore, Jacob McDonald. Rare you see a sophomore here at the varsity level, but he's proven himself enough to Carthage to show that he belongs. And great hit that time by Wayne Hills, ended up tooling Wayne Valley.
Just slid off the hands of senior Chris Moshka.
Wayne Hills, jump serve. Good eye by Chris Cuccinello there in the back row as junior Andrew Paul checks in. Pops it over. Marshall with a nice dig, and they'll give it right back to Marshall, so he'll tip it over, but that one was successfully blocked. Marshall now sets it. De Palma regaining control. Paul back out to De Palma, and that one will sail out of bounds. Both teams having a bit trouble getting those hits in bounds early here, Ryan.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Eric. They got to build that early chemistry in the game here and let those nerves fade away.
Number 21, senior Luka Buncic for Wayne Hills. Serves it. Chris Cooch gets it up. Not ideal, but Bojic handles it in the back. We'll get it over. And Simonetti hesitated there in the front row.
Big miscommunication there for the Indians. No one was there to set the ball.
Yeah, and that's the second point where miscommunication seemed to be the downfall here for the Wayne Valley Indians, so got to nip that in the bud early. Buncic, second serve. Andrew Paul sets it to De Palma on the opposite. Nice dig there. Sets to their opposite, but could not get it over that time. It was Jacob Park who could not successfully get a kill for Wayne Hills.
Yeah, huge dig there by Vorabuth on that monster spike by De Palma. But they could not get the ball back over the net.
De Palma will serve. Dug in the back row. Set, once again, they're looking for the opposite. And looks like there was a tip, and it'll be Wayne Hills' point. Senior Jacob Park will serve for Wayne Hills. Hills up 6-5 here. Jump serve. Bojic gets dirty. Paul out to Chase Hemming. Hills gets it up, but it's a free ball. Hemming needs to settle. Set to the opposite. Nice block that time, but looks like it went out of bounds, so it'll be Hills' point. Might have called a net violation that time.
Yeah, it appeared as one of the Indians hit the net on their follow-through there, which would award Hills the point.
Jump serve. Bojic, nice job getting it up. To the opposite, Jake DeLucia. just bops it over. No need to swing hard when you see a crack in the defense like that, and Jake DeLucia doing a great job of finding exactly that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful little dink shot right over the 2 Patriots there that were set up to block the spike.
The libero, senior Luka Bojic, always showcases a ferocious serve, as you see there. And De Palma could have hit that from Buncic, however, it hit line. Decided against it at the last moment, but should have went for it.
Yeah, he was debating the whole way whether or not to take that ball, and he ended up making the wrong call. It was close to the line, but not quite.
Chris Marshall, serve. And Hemming did not pass at a good angle that time, went up against the net. It's very difficult for your people in the front row to get it back and try to make a play out of that when it's at that angle.
Another lack of communication there for the Indians, but look for them to get back on track here as we're still early in the first set.
And once again, the same angle haunts Wayne Valley as Chris Marshall, who leads the team for the Patriots in both kills and aces, starting to rack up service points himself. He has 85 kills on the year. Timeout called, Wayne Valley. Patriots lead the Indians 10-6. Hill's doing a great job of making Valley play at their pace, really, slowing things down a bit.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Hills is their main goal out here today is to make Wayne Valley play to their level and their level of play and their style and how they want this game to go, and not set up Valley with those big spike chances for De Palma.
You mentioned it,
big weapon.
Yes, and you did mention it earlier, Michael. So Wayne Valley 2-0 against the Patriots this season, and Hills hasn't even won a set.
Yeah,
so
they really have nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's amazing that they're starting this hot as set to the middle. Now set the opposite for Wayne Hills, and De Palma could not get under that one.
Hills continues their momentum here after the timeout.
Chris Marshall once again in the driver's seat for the Patriots, choosing a spot, perhaps targeting someone in that back row. Bojic does a beautiful job of getting it up. Set to the middle, but looks like that'll be popped out of bounds. Good discipline by Luka Buncic for Wayne Hills, letting that sail out of bounds.
Yeah, that was another close one there, Eric, but it was a great play.
Marshall will serve yet again. And great eyes by De Palma in the back row, calling it out, and Valley will regain possession. Now it's junior setter Jake DeLucia. We mentioned Anthony De Palma's first on the team in kills. Jake DeLucia is second with 85 kills on the season. And great hit that time out of the Patriots, hitting back line.
Yeah, there was just no one there for the Indians. The Patriots did a great job of picking that back corner.
Yeah, and especially in the middle position when you're looking for a hit, ideal, you want to either bounce it right over the net or try to hit that back line. They hit the back line that time.
Yes.
Great block there from Luka Buncic. DeLucia trying to get it over. Valley doing a nice job remaining calm. And De Palma will try to get it over, but Luka Buncic with an emphatic block.
2 big saves there by the Indians, but in the end they were not able to get it over the Hills front line.
Yeah, this is not the game that the Indians want to play. They look like they're in the ropes, and they're the ones on the defense.
Down 14-7 now.
Serve. Marushka will botch it that time. Hills leading 15-7. He'll serve it. Bojic handles it. Marushka will pop it over, and that'll result in a kill for him. It was
right in between the 2 Hills players there. Beautiful shot by Marushka.
Yeah, it was a bit off the net. Not your ideal set, but Marushka did a great job of adjusting to it. Here's senior Chris Cuccinello. Serves it. Hills doing a nice job. Setting it to the outside. Nice block by Wayne Valley. They'll try to hit it over. Chris Cuccinello gets it up. Got to play it off that basketball net up there. Great hand pass by Chris Marshall. They hit it, but they do not hit the line. So therefore, it'll be Wayne Valley's point.
Wayne Valley looking to get back on track here. A couple big points.
Cuccinello takes it again. Not an ideal pass there at the Patriots, so they'll have to give Valley a free ball. And here's the set to the outside. Anthony DePalma, they dig it, but once again give him a free ball. But a great block again by Luka Buncic. DePalma got a little over anxious there, tried to be the aggressor, but Buncic stopped him.
Yeah, I just think he got a little overconfident there. But look for him to bounce back here.
Senior Daniel Choi will serve once again. DeLucia getting his opposite, Chris Maruchka. Now Hill's trying to set something up. And attempting to block there, but once again, Wayne Valley will get tooled.
Beautiful block there for the Indians.
DePalma bumps it. And to the middle, and that'll be a point for Wayne Valley. Great job by McDonald that time.
That was a beautiful kill there by McDonald. He just had the block on the last one too.
We'll see what the sophomore could do at the serve line. Marshall with a hand pass. Unorthodox set there, but it seemed to have worked for Wayne Hills as they have Wayne Valley all discombobulated.
Yeah, they really put Wayne Valley on their heels there.
Hills now leading 18-10. DePalma bumps it. They'll go back to DePalma, and DePalma with another kill. If Wayne Valley wants to get back in this one, they really have to lean on DePalma as they have been all season.
Beautiful kill there by DePalma. Need more plays like that to get back on track here as Wayne Valley falls 18-11 here.
Andrew Paul with the serve. Hills has a bit of trouble with it, and looks like they'll call a net violation. Could have been on Steven Simonetti that time. And yes, Wayne Hills will be up to 19 now. It's best 2 out of 3 here in high school volleyball, and it's the first team to 25 will capture that set. And the goal is to get 2 sets before your opponent. Set to the opposite. DePalma, great hit, but couldn't get it in bounds that time. Had the force to it, but just could not aim it.
Another one very close to the line there by the Indians.
Senior Luka Buncic will serve it. Luka Bojic on the other side trying to handle it. And they'll call that Valley point. Looks like they're saying that a Hills blocker reached over the net.
Yeah, he just went right over the net and stopped the Indians from having the chance to get the ball back over.
DePalma trying to start something for the Indians before it's too late, and they drop this first set. Set to Chris Marshall. Nice block there. Now to the opposite. Once again, Hills getting another opportunity. They go to Marshall off the net, but he does a great job of readjusting, and Steven Simonetti cannot handle it.
Wayne Hills has done a great job readjusting to every Wayne Valley hit over the net. That's been their big key tonight.
Jacob Park will serve for the Patriots. Nice jump serve, tricky there. And results in a Hills point.
Perfect placement there, right in between 3 Indians.
Once again, Wayne Valley having to call a timeout. Got to readjust late here. You don't want to drop the first set, then you'll have to win 2 back-to-back in order to take this match.
Yeah, they're only 3 points away from falling to Wayne Hills for the first set, and that is not a position they want to be in right now.
Yeah, not one they're used to either, as both times they've faced off against the Patriots during the regular season and the semifinal of the county tournament. They got them in 2 sets, so Hill really coming out surprising here, looking to take this first set, something they have not been able to do against their rival all season long.
Yeah, Wayne Valley is not used to playing on their heels. This is not a role that they've been in this season thus far.
Wayne Hills up by 10 here in the first set. Back row featuring Anthony DePalma, Luka Bojic, and Chase Hemming for the Indians. Hemming, nice hand pass. Andrew Paul will set it right back to him. A bit low, and Hills capitalized on it. Great block there out of the Patriots.
The key to Hill's game today thus far has been their blocks. I mean, they've just really eliminated the spike game from the Indians thus far.
Yeah, with Solomanovic on the block. Bojic bumps it up. Set to the middle, a little low, but Steven Simonetti does a nice job, and that'll be a kill for him. Simonetti had a big moment in that county final, actually had the winning block.
Wayne Valley needs to go on a big run here to save this set.
Yeah, things starting to look bleak. Luka Bojic with the serve, hand pass, now setting the op. DePalma, nice pass. We'll go out to the outside, Chase Hemming off the net, and it looks like that'll be out of bounds. Luka Bojic, once again, a great job having eyes in the back of his head that time, not going after it.
Patriots just 1 point away from taking this first set and going up 1-0.
Yeah, set point here, and it'll be in the hands of Chris Marshall. Jump serve, Hemming handles it. And nice job by DeLucia that time in the middle. He'll get a kill.
Beautiful play there for the Indians. Just put Wayne Hills right back on their heels.
Valley literally no room for error if they want to take this set. They have to at least get to 24 until they lose another point if they want to survive, because you do need to win by 2. Serve, it'll be Luka Buncic in the back row, and lofts it over. Very sneaky by Wayne Hills that time, and the perfect way to end it for them, and they will take the first set. That's a huge momentum grabber for the Patriots.
Yes, look for Wayne Valley to adjust their game going into this second set. Hills was all over their strategies to begin the game. And, yeah, they just got to make some adjustments to their game in order to have a chance to take 2 in a row here.
Valley certainly have to start a bit hotter in the second set, as Wayne Hills, the key there, they got the lead early, and they really never let go of it.
Yeah, they really just started out really hot, and they just kept to that momentum and put Wayne Valley back on their heels. And it's a tough position for them to play through. They haven't been through that much this season so far, so it's a hard spot for the Indians to play in.
Coaching staff for the Wayne Valley Indians features Coach Karsage, Coach Sinram, and also Coach Bezerslani, who was actually a student himself at Wayne Valley and was coached and taught by Karsage.
That always helps, having a former player out on the team. It's a guy that the kids can look up to and know that he's been through the similar experiences that these kids have been through.
This Wayne Valley boys volleyball program, truly one of the best they have here at Wayne Valley. Didn't look like it in that first set, but Coach Karsage constantly providing the school with quality team after quality unit.
Yeah, it's just year after year for the Indians that they've had solid teams that have competed with the best teams in the state. They've always made big runs in both the county and the state tournaments, and they're looking to do the same in the state tournament this year. Obviously, they already captured the county championship, and they're looking to do the same in states. But they need this momentum from this big town rivalry to finish off their third game against Wayne Hills this season.
Yeah, and perhaps this could be a great thing for the Indians. Maybe they needed some adversity, the little fire behind them.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to face some tough teams in the state tournament, and they need a wake-up call for the team. It's not all just going to be win after win.
Gymnasium full of applause here as the second set will get underway. Starting lineup for the Indians: Chris Cuccinello, Jake DeLucia, Luka Bojic, Chris Marochka, Businic at the middle, and Anthony DePalma at outside hitter. Cuccinello will kick us off. That'll be out. Not the way you want to start if you're the Wayne Valley Indians.
No, just a bad play there for the Indians. They do not want to start the second set on their heels again.
Daniel Choi serves it. Cuccinello gets it up. DeLucia to the middle, McDonald, and he'll get a kill. Nice way to bounce back for the Indians as the sophomore delivers.
That's exactly what they needed there. You see their Indians bench getting fired up there and all the players out on the court. This is what they need. They need this momentum here.
Hills trying to get it over. Busanic doing a nice job of blocking that. And that one will sail out of bounds as Wayne Valley back-to-back points now.
Yeah, Busanic and Simonetti up there in front of the net are two pretty tall players, and they can be intimidating for the Patriots here.
McDonald serves it. Trying to set it to the middle. Boonchich. DeLucia handles it there in the back. DePalma from the opposite. Looks like it hit line. DePalma, great placement that time.
Beautiful pinpoint accuracy there by DePalma.
When it comes to hitting, it's not all about who hits it the hardest. Sometimes it's about who could place it where it needs to be placed.
And Eric, I'm seeing a completely new Indians team out here. They are really fired up, and they are playing a great start to their second set.
McDonald will serve. Did not pass the target that time, so looks like it'll go to the left of the antenna, and thus it'll be out of bounds, and Wayne Valley picking up their 3rd point in a row now.
Yeah, Wayne Valley's up 4-1 starting off this second set. This is exactly what they needed, point after point. Take it one at a time.
Junior captain Jake DeLucia trying to pump up his squad right now.
Lots of momentum here for the Indians.
Marshall passes it in the back row to the outside. And great kill that time. Beautiful in both placement and accuracy.
Yeah, just a beautiful play there by the Patriots. But Wayne Valley has to realize that they're not going to win this set 25-1.
Voroboth for the Patriots could not get over successfully, and they'll hand the ball right back to the Indians. Not ideal if you're the Patriots. You finally get the ball back after a Wayne Valley run, and you just give it right back to them. Junior Andrew Paul serves it. Nice job in the back row by the Patriots. Setting to that leading kill getter in Chris Marshall, but could not get it over successful that time.
And there's a service point for Junior Andrew Paul as he checks into the game.
Indians leading 6-2 now. Paul serves it, past the target, and Simonetti doing a nice job getting in the Patriots' face, but could not successfully block it.
Steve Simonetti had a beautiful block on that first hit, but could not quite get the second one.
Yeah, couldn't follow it up in the same fashion as Boonchich will get the serve for the Patriots. Serves it over. Cuccinello with a hand pass in the back row. Forced to give the Patriots a free ball now. Pass it. Bit off the net. And they'll hit it from the back. And that'll go out of bounds. It'll be the Indians' point.
That one just sailed out of bounds for the Patriots.
Indians lead 7-3 now. This is a must-win for the Indians if they want to force a third and deciding set. DePalma not able to get it over that time.
There'll be a sub here for Wayne Hills.
Nice jump serve, but it'll have too much on it as Bojic called it to be out. And now Luka Bojic, once again, one of the most prolific serves coming from this Indian team, and he'll try to garner many service points. Marshall handles in the back row. Nice block that time from McDonald.
And there's another service point for senior Luka Bojic.
A bit low, and Patriots will regain possession. It'll be senior Chris Marshall serving. DePalma gets it up. Paul. DeLucia just forced to squib it over. Now, that set will be the opposite. And it looks like it'll be Hill's point as the block was not successful. Marshall, nice serve. De Palma struggles with it. And now a chance for Valley to do something. DeLucia takes a swing, but nothing on it. Hemming now going to hit it over. Nice set in the back for Wayne Hills. Set to the outside. Buncic doing a nice job getting it up. Looks like the line judge called it in, but, and yes, that will be Wayne Hill's point.
The Indians got a little caught up there and left the back row wide open.
And Hills seem to have some momentum there, not after that botched serve.
Yeah, Eric, that's the third one this set that they have not been able to get over the net.
Junior, Jake DeLucia. Nice serve. Set to the middle. Bojic diving save that time. De Palma hits it over, and that's exactly how you drew it up if you're the Wayne Valley Indians.
Yeah, exactly. That was a beautiful diving save by Luca.
Great job by DeLucia to set it after that save to his leading kill garnerer, Anthony De Palma. DeLucia sets it to Hemming. Hills with a nice block. Valley trying to save it, but DeLucia slid under the net, so it will be the Patriots' point.
DeLucia was selling out for that save, but he unfortunately slid right under the net as he made contact with the ball.
Patriots serve it. Bojic with another great diving save. De Palma sends it over. Set to the opposite, and De Palma tried passing it that time, but it'll go out of bounds as Hills creeps back.
But, Hills is gaining quite some momentum here. They're only down by 2 now as the score is 11-9 in favor of the Indians.
Valley came out guns blazing, but looks like Hills has something to say about that. De Palma passes it to DeLucia. Forced to pass instead of set, and perhaps that results in the botched hit as it'll go out of bounds, and Hills within one of tying it now.
Bucinic was just looking to pick that back corner, and he had some space to work with, but he was in a tough position with that hit.
Bojic gets it. De Palma trying to save it. We'll see if Bojic could send it over. But Buncic is there at the doorstep to block it right away.
Yeah, that ball barely made it over the net, Eric. Tough position for the Indians. Nothing they can do about that.
And just like that, this is a tie ball game. Hills trying to get the lead now. DeLucia serve to Buncic, but Hills doing a great job of blocking it, getting pumped up now.
They're really getting on a roll here, Hills. Wayne Valley's got to carry, they got to get back here in this game.
The serve, Hemming passes it. DeLucia will set it right to Hemming, and looks like that'll result in a kill.
That's exactly what Wayne Valley needed. They needed to stop Hills right in their tracks and not let them go on, make this run go any longer.
Yeah, a chance for the Indians to regain the lead now. Cuccinello serves. Pass in the back row. Hills trying to save it. Trying to get it over. DeLucia pass it, and great discipline by the Patriots. Valley almost with a spectacular recovery, but could not finish it off.
That was a beautiful diving save there by De Palma, but unfortunately it was not enough for the Indians there.
Cuccinello passes it. DeLucia to De Palma in Hill's possession, and could not get it over the net, so it'll be Valley's point.
Valley and Hills have just been trading points back and forth for the last couple.
Yeah, now it's all about which team goes on a run and starts something, especially down the stretch, over halfway to that 25. We'll see what team grabs momentum. Cuccinello, nice job using the hands. DeLucia serves it. De Palma just pops it over. We'll see what Hills can do with it, and that one will flail out of bounds.
As you said before, Eric, both teams here are looking to go on a big run to try to gain some more momentum in this second set, but neither team has been able to fully gain control of this set, but the Indians are looking to do it here.
McDonald serves it. Marshall in the back. And nice block that time from Bucinic. And he'll be rewarded with Cuccinello setting him, but Hills once again seems to be the biggest asset in this match all afternoon long, has been their blocking.
Yeah, they've eliminated the kill game from Wayne Valley almost in its entirety with their big-time blocking up front.
Here's serve. Cuccinello to De Palma. Scorching hit, but looks like that one will land out of bounds. And believe it or not, that'll be marked as a kill. Not your prototypical kill, but when you get up a hit like that, you get it inbounds on the other side, you're rewarded with a kill.
Yeah, he was really just going for the dig there for the save for the Patriots, but ended up getting lucky there.
DeLucia trying to give De Palma another shot. Tries a different strategy, just blooping it over. And now Hills forced to give Valley a free ball now. DeLucia to Simonetti, pops it over. Great job in the back row by Wayne Hills, but nobody there.
Hills seemed really surprised by those two little bloop shots by the Indians. First one with De Palma, but they were able to recover. But the next one from Simonetti, they just weren't able to take control of.
Yeah, coming off of that really hard hit from De Palma, they were anticipating that same force and same power, but caught a bit off guard as Andrew Paul will serve it. Great job by Valley calling it out there. Cuccinello just watches it go.
And there's another service point for junior Andrew Paul.
Indians now lead 16-15. Andrew Paul serves it over. Past the target to the opposite, but too much on it.
Wayne Valley definitely looking to take control of this set here as they lead 17-15.
Andrew Paul serving to be a catalyst of some sort. Another serve. Set to the middle, and that will land in. Back corner, Bojic could not get there in time.
Yeah, he was close there, but not quite.
Now will be Luka Buncic for the Patriots. Serving it. Cuccinello. Paul to DeLucia. DeLucia squibs it over. Pipes it to the back. Simonetti on the head, but looks like Hills with a great block once again.
Yeah, that's the one part of the game that Hills has kept consistent through the entirety of both sets, and that's their blocking game. Wayne Valley has not had an answer to that thus far.
Yeah, and as a result, they'll call this timeout. Deadlocked at 17-17. No doubt about it, this one has been more competitive than that first set.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but I mean, the Indians are only 8 points away from potentially losing here in two, and they are not used to being in this position against the Patriots for sure.
Definitely the most pivotal point of the entire afternoon.
Yeah, I believe these next few points are really big, and not only in who wins the second set, but if the Indians turn out to win, they need some momentum to carry into the third set in order to have a chance to come back from the 1-0 deficit.
You could tell who called the timeout just based off of body language. Hills walking around with a bit of a strut, bit of confidence. Valley seems a bit wary. We'll see how they react out of the huddle from Coach Karsage. Cuccinello has trouble with that serve. De Palma forced to send it over. Gives Hills the free ball and able to construct that beautiful play, but Valley was ready.
Huge block there by Steve Simonetti, giving Hills a taste of their own medicine.
Steve Simonetti, really that's what he's known for. That's his signature, the blocking game.
6'4" junior has proved to be very versatile here for the Indians today. Couple big digs, couple big blocks, couple hits as well.
DePalma will serve. Hand pass in the back. Looking to go to the opposite. Bojic passes it up. Going to the opposite, Jake DeLucia. And it looks like it'll be Hill's point. DeLucia thought that one went out of bounds, but looks like it was a successful block.
And we're all tied up again, 18 apiece.
Hill serving the ball. Bojic botches it a bit, but Andrew Paul able to finish off the recovery for Wayne Valley. Set to the outside, Chris Marshall, and he will bury it.
Yeah, Bojic looked a little surprised by that hit. I don't think he was expecting it to come down that hard at him.
Chris Marshall really seizing control here for the Patriots, trying to sweep the Indians on this afternoon. Set to outside Chase Hemming. Hill's doing a nice job of handling it in the back. Marshall once again trying, but DeLucia was there that time.
A great play there for the Indians, but if you look at the Hills starting lineup over here, they have a lot of confidence still as they all got smiles on their faces, and they're excited about this one today.
Bojic will serve. Hit off the net. DePalma doing a nice job of getting it up. Set to the opposite, Jake DeLucia, and a bit of a miscommunication will result in a kill for Jake DeLucia.
Wayne Hills was not on the same page there. Either guy thought that the other was going to take that one, but nope, and the ball just fell down.
Yeah, it was Voroboth and Boonchich who had that miscommunication there in the back right. As the Valley crowd starting to get a bit louder. Bojic serves it. DeLucia sees it's going over and handles it well.
The Indians are putting Hills on the hot seat here. They're only 4 points away from taking this win in the second set and carrying that over into the third.
Now Patriots will take their first timeout of the afternoon. And really, if you are Wayne Hills, it'd be so ideal to just get out of here in 2 sets and finish off Valley here.
Yeah, 100%. That's what they're looking to do here today. It would give them a lot of momentum going into the state tournament. But they know that Wayne Valley will have some tricks up their sleeves as they are the county champions.
And we already mentioned that the Indians actually took down the Patriots in the semifinals of the county tournament.
Hills would love to have that game back. They know they were not at the top of their game at the time, and tonight they are trying to prove that they are ready moving forward in the season and can beat anyone on their schedule.
Indians lead 21-19 over the Wayne Hills Patriots here.
Crowd getting excited.
Bojic serves it. And that'll be an ace for Luka Bojic.
Beautiful serve there by Bojic. Wayne Valley's getting really excited now.
Substitution now for Wayne Hills. They didn't like the look they got in that serve, so try to bolster up that back row a bit.
Yeah, they got 4 back here, anticipating the serve.
Putting in Caparini. Bojic, the serve. And looks like the Patriots still do not have an answer for that serve as that pass went right to the Indians. It basically spoon-fed them that kill.
As we said before, Eric, we were looking for that team that would go on this big run here in the second set, and the Indians appear to be pulling away.
Yeah, Bojic taking the Indians on the back here. The star senior libero seizing control. Nice serve. Great hit. Bojic tried getting it up and a bit frustrated with himself there.
He put everything into making that save there, but unfortunately it wasn't enough.
You could really see how much these athletes really care based upon their reactions, and Luka Bojic is super competitive. Bojic perhaps redeeming himself there, and DePalma will just pop it over, giving Hills an opportunity. Sent to the op, and the crowd even helped that time calling it out, and Bojic doing a nice job of laying off it.
Bojic was looking for redemption right as that point ended up happening. He really sold out for that ball and made sure it would not hit the ground like the one before.
Timeout, Patriots.
Wayne Valley just 1 point away from taking this second set, and they have a lot of momentum moving forward here.
Yeah, you go into the third saying that you won the second. Momentum certainly on your side.
Exactly. Confidence is a big part of that as well.
A lot of talent really on both sides. It's just a matter of who shows up today and who performs to the best of their ability.
Yeah, Eric, these are two very talented teams playing here today, and this is a big test for both teams. Even though Wayne Valley has taken both thus far this season, it's still a big test because these are two crosstown rivals and both very solid volleyball teams.
DeLucia, a chance to put the knife in this one. He'll serve. Buncic gets it up in the back, set to the outside. De Palma gets it up, and DeLucia not able to get it over, but looks like it was on a block, so they had another chance to hit it, but Wayne Hills getting the point, trying to claw back here late.
Yeah, if you're the Indians, you cannot let the Patriots take any more points here. They need everything they can get right now, and they'll sacrifice anything to win the second set.
You
and get
do
out
need
of
to
here
win
here.
by 2, so keep that in mind down the stretch. DeLucia, the set to his middle, McDonald, and a phenomenal block by Luka Buncic.
Hills is getting very excited here. They know they have a chance to do something phenomenal.
24-22 as the Patriots trail. Valley could win on this point. De Palma passes it up. DeLucia to his opposite, Chase Hemming. And it'll be rewarded to Hills as they only trail by 1 now. Timeout, Wayne Valley. And suddenly, momentum has swung to the other side now.
Yeah, Wayne Valley's starting to look like themselves in the first game for the first time here in the second set. And it's not the game that they like to play. They like to play and be in control of their own fate here, but Hills has been taking a lot of momentum here as they only trail by 1.
The key head-to-head here is really Wayne Hill's specialty in their blocking versus Wayne Valley's specialty in their hitting. And as of late, it seems like the blocking has been winning.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think their Hills blocking game has been stronger thus far today than the Wayne Valley hitting game. Wayne Valley has not had a lot of big hits thus far, and that is a big piece of their game.
The big man for Hills trying to tie this one up. Bojic, nice pass. De Palma finishes off the second set, and it'll be a Wayne Valley win going to the third now.
Yeah, we just spoke about it, Bender. The big key to Wayne Valley's game is their hitting, and that was a beautiful kill there by De Palma.
De Palma and Marshall, the two key weapons for each respective side. And it seemed like Marshall had the better first and De Palma had the better second. It's very well dependent upon their performances to see who wins this third and ultimately the match in its entirety.
Yeah, both teams have to rely on their big guys at multiple parts of each set. And De Palma had a great second set there and was a key part to having the Indians win it.
Wayne Valley came into this one on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, they would definitely not like to have that snapped here. They need everything they can get going into the state tournament. It's a tough schedule, tough opponents, and it's not going to be an easy road, and they know it.
So much is going for them right now. You have your 5-game winning streak. You have that county championship, and nothing would deflate that like a loss to your most heated rival, really.
If they do end up falling here in the third, they have to take it as a wake-up call, and they have to take it as a good thing for the program and the team, because every team suffers losses. You're not just going to go undefeated every game. It's just not an unrealistic scenario, and you have to be able to face adversity and bounce back from deficits that you will face.
Yeah, it is the nature of the game. You're not going to go out there and have your perfect undefeated season. There are going to be some bumps along the way, and Valley just overcame that bump in the second, forcing the third.
Yeah, they're looking to carry that over into the third. I definitely think they can pull this off if they just keep to their strategies and keep to their strengths and just play their game. Don't fall to Hills' playing style and just stick to their strategies.
Got to think they're hitting on all angles from that Wayne Valley huddle. All the strategies and thought processes that have worked throughout the first two sets, and perhaps some that haven't.
They're definitely not used to facing a strong blocking team, as they have relied on their hitting games so heavily throughout this season because those are their biggest assets, especially with junior Antipama, who has 203 kills on the season.
Set to start off this third and deciding set.
Patriots will have the first serve of the set.
Wayne Hills looking to start off on the right note. Cuccinello passes it, and not great because he set up Buncic for that kill.
Yeah, Cuccinello put it just over the net there, just for Hills to be able to reach and kill it pretty quickly.
Yeah, the key there is to put a little bit less force on the pass in the back row, get DeLucia to the target, and have him set one of his weapons. And Valley giving Hills another free ball. DeLucia passes it, but the wrong way. Bojic doing a nice job to recover, and DePalma trying to force it over, but he cannot.
He just missed it there, very close to getting it over, but not quite.
Patriots off to a fast start here, leading 2-0. Cuccinello passes it. DeLucia to DePalma. Marshall does a great job handling it. And a little bit tight, and Busanic will capitalize, getting the first point for Valley here in this third set.
Great play there by Busanic, reaching right over with a quick little kill.
The sophomore McDonald proving to be a factor throughout the first two sets. We'll see how he does here in the third. Set to the middle. Valley trying to recover, but they fail that time.
Bojic will come in here for sophomore McDonald.
DePalma passes it. DeLucia will give it right back to DePalma. Whistle, and looks like they'll reward Hills with the point, saying DePalma's foot was over the line after the fall through the hit. Seems like DePalma has some words for the referee.
Yeah, there's definitely some frustration there for the Indians.
And that could be the difference in this game. You don't want that frustration getting in your head. You got to remain calm and try to tie this one up, as Simonetti will get blocked.
Simonetti was looking for another little drop shot there, but he was not able to get it over the Hills front line.
Hills ready to serve. Nice jump set. Bojic dives. Set once again to the outside to Palma, and down will go out. So it will be Wayne Valley's point.
There was so much force on the ball that the block went out all the way back through the Indians out of bounds.
Andrew Paul try going a run for the Indians. Marshall doing a nice job of setting it, but Buncic not able to get it over, so it'll be the Indians' point.
I think he was intimidated by the front line there for the Indians. Simonetti and De Palma are big forces up front.
Yeah, a lot of big bodies there. Difficult to navigate if you're an opposing hitter. Looks like they go to the outside in Marshall. DeLucia getting it over momentarily, and the pipe is unsuccessful from Wayne Hills. So Valley back on the right track.
For the first time today, we've seen Hills look a little shaky here. They have not been on the same page with their sets and digs, and they've had 2 in a row go right into their own net.
Paul serves it. Nice pass in the middle. Going to the middle now, and a go off Cuccinello's head, and that'll be a kill for Wayne Hills. Leading 6-4 now. Both teams well above 500 on the season, so you're seeing 2 quality high school volleyball teams here. Cuccinello with the pass. Paul sets it to DeLucia. Now gonna look to get it to Buncic. Bojic gonna try to set DeLucia from an odd angle. DeLucia adjusts accordingly. Now trying to set it over. Paul to De Palma. Buncic handles it. And they're gonna look for pipe again. Buncic hits it over. Now DeLucia, gonna try to deliver. Buncic once again a pass, nice volley here. Set to the outside, Chris Marshall, and he'll finish it off.
Huge kill there for Marshall.
It's those long, drooling volleys, really, that they almost seem like more than 1 point. Hills was only rewarded 1 point, but it was so long and so of such big magnitude that winning that just means a little bit more as Valley rebounds from the hand of De Palma.
Yeah, as you were saying, Hills had to work so hard for that point. It just seemed like it should have been valued at more as the ball just kept going back and forth, dig after dig, set after set, kill after kill.
Valley down by 2, trailing 7-5. Buncic passes the De Palma serve. Hills really getting in love with that back hit as they serve Buncic on the regular now. And now setting in the middle, a bit of a low set. Andrew Paul with a good set to the outside, and it'll result in a kill for junior Chase Hemming.
Yeah, Hills was not able to block that one. That's been a key part of their game tonight, but they just fell just short on that one.
De Palma looking to tie it up here. Marshall, hand pass in the back. They'll try to reward him with the set. Could not get it off, so Valley will get the free ball. De Palma to Paul to Hemming. Hit back line. It is a tied ball game here in the third.
That play was all started off by that key block from Simonetti.
De Palma, now the mission changes in getting that lead. He'll try to do exactly that. Hills, nice pass in the back. Setting the outside, but too tight to the net. Didn't really give his outside hitter a chance.
DeLucia got right up there. He was definitely anticipating that ball to come right to him.
Valley now has the lead 8-7 as De Palma serves. Marshall passes. Going back to Marshall. Unsuccessful. Gonna try to pop it over there, and DeLucia, great discipline, just letting it fly out of bounds.
Those are tricky plays there. You gotta have great discipline to not go for the hit when that ball's close to the line. Tough judgment call.
Hills once again going with that 4-man back row. The serve. Looks like it'll go out, and it will go out of bounds, so Valley hits double digits in this third.
Huge play there for the Indians. They got the 3-point lead. Hills just calls a timeout right there. 10-7 in the third set. Hills is on their heels.
Yeah, in a game that had so many switches in terms of control, it seems as though the baton is now on the Wayne Valley side.
Yeah, definitely. They're getting back to their basic principles and playing the game that they want to play.
Did not start in the fashion they expected, as they did lose the first set. However, they've done a nice job of recuperating and getting that second set in a very tightly contested one. And now in the third, they seem to be the front runner.
Yeah, it did take the Indians longer than expected to find their game and find their style of play, but it seems here in the third that they have found it.
One key thing in sports that a lot of athletes don't want to hear, and it's adversity can actually make you stronger, and it seems to be the case here for the Wayne Valley Indians. Hills passes it to Marshall once again. DeLucia and Simonetti unable to handle it.
Wayne Valley's keeping a positive attitude here, though, despite that tough point.
Hills looking to be within one after this point. Hemming, hand pass in the back. Great set by Andrew Paul, and DeLucia finishes it off.
Huge kill by DeLucia, and he is very animated out here.
That back set, really a difficult one to master, but Andrew Paul, you could not have put it in a better place. Luka Bojic, the serve. They were calling out, but Marshall went after it either way. Going to the outside now. Looks like that'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Hill's point.
Score is 11-9 in favor of the Indians.
Marshall with a scorching serve, and DeLucia will be forced to send it over, giving Hills a free ball. Set to the opposite. DeLucia with a great pass. Paul setting Hemming off the net. Has to adjust. And once again, now Hills looking for the middle, but looks like just a swing and a miss, but they'll recover, thankfully, and DeLucia swings at it that time, trying to pipe it in the back. And looks like that one will get down. Big point for Wayne Hills there.
Marshall's serve was very hard to handle there for the Indians. They just put him on their heels there.
The pass. Hemming handles it. Another back set to DeLucia. Paul and DeLucia looking to get in a rhythm as it results in another point for the Indians.
Key play there for the Indians. As they run up the score here and we get closer to 25, each point becomes more and more important to getting the win for this 2 out of 3 win matchup.
Junior captain Jake DeLucia will serve. Going to be another free ball here, and Bojic forced to serve. Hemming will hit it over. Marshall with the pass. Sets it to the outside. Looks like went off ahead. DeLucia trying to make a play, and looks like them will get over. Valley with a beautiful recovery. And block there. It'll go in the Valley side. Nice shot, Bucinich not hitting it over right away, giving Valley a chance to play 3, but it'll go out of bounds nevertheless.
Even though the Patriots came out at that point, that was a huge play as for DeLucia. As the ball bounced right off of Bucinich's head, DeLucia dives out of bounds for the huge save.
Wayne Valley clinging to a 12-11 lead now. Patriots having word with the referee. And play will resume. It was senior Jacob Park discussing something with the official. Hemming, nice job handling the serve. And the sophomore looking to get a kill, but Hills with a great recovery. DeLucia, looks like they'll call him for a carry that time as it was a bit unsmooth. Yes, they will get him for a double.
Score is notched up at 12 now.
Hills trying to grab the lead, as is Valley at this point. And DeLucia diving once again. You could tell he really wants it. And Hills just a bit too much on it that time, as it'll be rewarded as a point for Wayne Valley, as Chris Cuccinello will check in for junior Chase Hemming.
DeLucia's diving save there was just huge. It was pinpoint accurately over the net and put Hills right on their heels there, as they were not expecting that.
Cuccinello with the serve. Nice back set via the Patriots. Cuccinello now setting it to Bucinic. Good look to set it to the middle, and Buncic just pops it over. Smart move there. No need to put all your force into it when once again Buncic, high volleyball IQ, finds the open area.
Yeah, exactly. He popped it right over the Indians' first line. DeLucia tried for the diving save, but he was just not there in time.
The serve. Cuccinello trying to handle it, but it'll go right over. But Bojic does a nice job. And possession for Hills now, but Bojic passes it. Set to De Palma. Nice block by Wayne Hills, and really that's been the story of this one. The clutch blocking via the Patriots.
Yeah, that was really huge there for the Patriots. De Palma with the big hit, but Hills was right there to answer it with their block.
Serve via the Patriots. DeLucia back sets it to De Palma, and we'll see if he hit line, and it looks like he did not, as it'll be Hills' point.
Hills has taken the lead now. It's 15-13 in favor of the Patriots.
Serves it. Cuccinello. Valley lucky to get it over. And now Hills once again thinking small ball, and it'll reward them.
They're just playing this game 1 point at a time. They know that that's how they're going to have to beat this Indians team.
Yeah, Patriots not doing it in the frequently noticed simple dig, set, then spike, but rather taking for a bit more uncommon approach, and it's resulted in them recapturing the lead here at 16-13.
They're relying heavily on their defense here, and it's been a big part of their game. They're just sitting back and staying patient.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're waiting for Valley to make a mistake instead of for them themselves to really make a move.
Yeah, and I believe that's the style of play that has hurt the Indians because they're getting very anxious and nervous about making a mistake out here because the Patriots have not made that many errors thus far. Score is 16-13 in favor of the Patriots, and they will have the serve here.
Anyone's game at this point. Hills will serve. Bojic handles it in the back. And De Palma with the hit, but too much on it. Hills will move to the 17th point of this third set.
De Palma got a little nervous there. Two Hills blockers were right up in his face. And as the play before, he was blocked.
De Palma gets it up. Looking for redemption here. Lighter approach, and that will serve him better. You mentioned it, not from this play, but the play prior to that. De Palma almost overcompensated because of those blockers and seemed to hit it a bit too hard.
Yeah, he didn't want to go right back into what happened the play before, and he was trying to go right over him, but it didn't work.
McDonald serves. Bucinic tries blocking it. However, it'll result in a Patriots point.
Every point is very precious from here on out, 18-14.
Serve for Wayne Hills. Great job, Valley, calling it out as junior Andrew Paul will check in for Bucinic.
Bench was helping him yell out that the ball was going to fly out of bounds.
Valley trailing 18-15. Very important that Paul gets Valley on some kind of string. Nice job, Patriots pass. Now sending that elusive outside. Chris Marshall now going the opposite direction to the opposite hitter. Now Andrew Paul thinking opposite again. And that has just kept on working for the Indians. That junior connection between DeLucia and Andrew Paul.
DeLucia has become quite a threat out here today. He's had a couple of huge kills.
Paul serves it over. Consistent serve being shown off by both teams. Andrew Paul Looking outside to DePalma now, and he hit back line. Valley trailing by only 1 now.
Another big kill for the Indians, back-to-back, first with DeLucia, then with DePalma, playing their style of play.
Andrew Paul looking to knot this one up at 18. Serves it. Nice pass to target. Going to the outside, Chris Marshall. Paul handles it. DeLucia with the serve. DePalma light hit. Now they'll send it over. DeLucia. DePalma called out for the set that time, and for good reason, as he ties this one up at 18.
DePalma kept Hills guessing there. First he went with the little changeup, and then comes right back with the big hit.
Timeout, Patriots, or no, rather a substitution. Coach for Wayne Hills really likes to play with that back row when Hills can't seem to get out of the service points area, and Paul will take it once again. Marshall gets in the back row. He'll hit it, and looks like he'll hit line, and the lead's once again in favor of the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots were able to stop that 4-0 run there.
Back row, Cooch, Bojic, and DePalma. Cuccinello gets it up. Set to DeLucia. Hills will send it over. Free ball as an Indian called out. Now tight serve to the net, but DeLucia doing a great job recovering, and DePalma will send it over. Too much on at that time as Wayne Hills extends their lead late.
20-18 in favor of the Patriots now. Every point really counts from here on out. No margin for error.
Buncic serves it. Paul looking to DeLucia once again, and Buncic almost screwed up, but nice recovery by Hills. Andrew Paul off the net there. DeLucia does a nice job of reacting. Middle, and Paul with a nice save. Serve the outside, but failed to get it over as Valley is back within 1.
Paul had a huge save there for the Indians on their second hit.
Here late, all the mistakes and all the errors feel that much worse. DePalma serves it. Buncic passes it to the outside, Chris Marshall. Bojic with a diving save and a beautiful one right to target. Hemming able to get it over. Set to the opposite. Bojic once again delivers. Paul to the junior Hemming, but Hemming fails to get it over.
Just as you were saying before, Bender, every mistake hurts so much more at this point in the game. It's only a 4-point. Hills is only 4 points away from taking this win.
Jacob Park looking to make him 3 points away. Bojic passes it. Paul to Hemming looking for redemption. He will get exactly that.
21-20 now.
Things heating up late as the libero for the Indians has the ball in his hands. And it seems like through all Valley's good moments, they've really come at the hands of Luka Bojic, and it's all started at the serving line for him. He'll try to continue that trend. Serves the ball to the opposite. Huge block there from the sophomore McDonald. Has the size advantage.
We are back tied up again. Bojic with the ball, going for their next serve here.
21-21. Bojic gonna try to give Valley the lead. Hills has a bit trouble with that one. Paul setting it. DeLucia trying to be sneaky, not even play 3 on it. Marshall hits. And Hill is trying to save it, but it looks like DeLucia will be the culprit for that point.
Huge block there, got right up in front of the net. Fearless, completely fearless. DeLucia with a huge play.
Hills forced to call a timeout, and Valley is very happy about that, as you could see, being extremely animated, and they are pumped up that they have regained this lead, ready to put on a show in front of their home fans.
Yeah, they definitely recovered well from that first set. We did not see our normal Wayne Valley Indians team in that first set, and they bounced back, had a great second set, and now they're finishing off this third set phenomenally.
Bez talking to the libero, Luka Bojic, one-on-one. Bojic is a very important part of what this Indian team does.
Yeah, he's big. He's the big man back there with the digs, and that's a hard job to have. That ball is coming hard over the net on those hits, and he's got to get down and dirty and save that ball from hitting the floor.
Yeah, you don't get that libero position on accident, typically given to the defensive specialist, and Luka Bojic has proven to be exactly that throughout the season and this afternoon.
It's a role that fits him well.
Nice serve once again, and a costly mistake by Wayne Hills as Valley moves their lead to 23-21.
The botched hit there by Vorabuth.
Once again, the Hills coach will play around with the substitutions. Luka Bojic has been giving this Patriots back row fits the entire afternoon. 5 men in the back now for Luka Bojic. They get it up, set to the opposite. Bojic handles it. Paul looking for DeLucia. Hills reacts to it well. Set to the outside, Marshall. And no one was there that time for Wayne Valley.
Hills will take the serve now.
Valley leading 23-22 late. Ball in the hands of Chris Marshall for the Patriots. Serves it. Hemming has a little trouble with it. Bojic doing a nice job of rebounding. Paul calls it, and he'll bump it over. Set a bit tight, and Valley not prepared for that one.
Keep in mind, Eric, we got to win by 2 here. It's notched up at 23.
Timeout called by Coach Karsage and the Wayne Valley Indians. As you said, Michael, it's 23-23, but you do have to win by 2.
Yeah, and you can see the Wayne Valley coaching staff getting animated here. They do not want to let this final set slip away from them. Hills set the serve here.
23-23 late. Third and deciding set. Senior Chris Marshall has it for the Patriots. He'll serve it. Hemming. Nice pass. Go to Hemming on the hit. Marshall has trouble with it. Hills trying to recover, but they cannot.
Yeah, they could not make the save there. The Indians are 1 point away from taking this win.
Valley leading 24-23 as the crowd getting loud. DeLucia a chance to end this one. DeLucia serves. Back row handles it. Set to the outside. And the winning block for Bucinic. Wayne Valley will take this one in comeback fashion.
Wayne Valley very excited about that final play. Huge win here for the Indians coming back from the first set loss.
Yeah, and it's moments like that that define players and really the experience on varsity for all underclassmen for the Indians here will serve them well in the future. As close call for the Wayne Valley Indians, but they did a great job both defensively and offensively, handled it beautifully.
It is a good wake-up call for them that they will realize that they can't just easily beat every team out there, and they'll face some tough competition. And their hitting game was definitely challenged tonight with the strengths of the Hills blocking.
Wayne Valley ending the season 3-0 against their crosstown rival, the county champion Wayne Valley Indians, are victorious on this afternoon. And for Ryan Michaels and Wayne Valley Television, thank you for watching.